Hi, this is Israr from Gizmothon. We are here to unbox the Pocophone F1. Poco is the new brand under Xiaomi, and they're ready to disrupt the market with the budget flagship phone, the F1. We're here to find out what Xiaomi has to offer, and are they cutting any corners to get to this price? Before we unbox, let's talk about the price first. The phone starts at 21,000 for the 6GB RAM plus 64GB internal storage. 24,000 for the 128GB and 6GB RAM, and 29,000 for the 8GB and 256GB storage. The phone has a Snapdragon 845 with liquid cooling to not have the processor throttle on high load. A massive 4000 mAh battery with quick charge 3.0. It has the AI enabled camera that we will see in the later half of the video. An IR lens and lighting for face unlock, and the list goes on. We will cover the rest of the specs during the video. In the box, first things first, we have the user guide, warranty information. The device has a 1-year warranty from Xiaomi, and you have to go to the Xiaomi service center in case you run into any issues. The cable and the charger have the warranty of 6 months. OnePlus gives a warranty for a year on the accessories as well. The box also has a cover, extremely thin and flimsy. We will look at it during the second half of the video. First impressions, below average, and Poco could have done better. Next in the box is the phone itself in all its glory. I picked up the 6GB RAM with 64GB storage for this review because I believe that this is what most people would go for. I have the graphite black version here. It looks the nicest of the lot according to me. Next up, we have the wall charger. It is a quick charge 3.0 supported charger. Xiaomi claims faster speeds, and also Xiaomi usually doesn't include the fast charger in the box, so this is a welcome change. The USB-C cable is thick to support quick charge, and also it's a very good quality cable, so no complaints there. The device has a hybrid SIM tray. You have the provision for 2 SIMs or 1 SIM and 1 micro SD card. There are few hacks to run all 3 together on YouTube. Try at your own risk though. The device is built with a single piece of polycarbonate plastic. On the back we have the dual camera. The primary camera is a 12 megapixel 1.4 micron size pixels with f1.9 aperture. The secondary camera is actually a 5 megapixel shooter which is dedicated for the portrait mode and the depth of field effect. I like the red accents on the camera. It kind of adds color to the otherwise boring design. The fingerprint scanner sits right below the camera and is housed in this metallic finish border. It's fast and super responsive. It is also placed at the right spot and it's easily accessible. The dual LED flash sits right next to it with a single tone color. On the right, you have the power lock unlock button with the volume buttons. These are tactile, but these are not as good as the OnePlus 6 though. On the left, you have the hybrid SIM tray. On the top, you have the headphone jack. Yes, you have the headphone jack. The bottom of the phone has the primary microphone, USB-C port, and the primary speaker. The phone supports stereo speakers, which uses your earpiece as a secondary speaker when you're in landscape watching a video or playing a game. The display is a 6.18-inch LCD panel. It has a notch on top, almost as big as the iPhone X or the 10. It houses the 20 megapixel front-facing camera with portrait mode, the earpiece, sensors, and the IR lighting and the lens for face unlock. This gives Poco the advantage of unlocking in dark lighting conditions as well. The face unlock though is not as quick as the OnePlus 6. The chin at the bottom is huge as well, so this phone doesn't have the beauty of HUH displays or infinity displays. The display quality though is pretty good, has punchy colors, good saturation. The blacks are okay. This is no AMOLED for you to have that deep blacks. Also, the color shift is very evident when you look through different angles. The sunlight visibility is good though. I'm going to use this extensively as well as my primary driver and will cover more during my full review. The phone launcher is different and is not your usual Xiaomi. You have the app drawer in this when you swipe up. The icons are not consistent though. Some are square, which is Xiaomi's icons, and some are default app icons. You can always download an icon pack and set it in the launcher settings. The F1 also has the theme center where you can download themes and apply. The phone also has quite a few pre-installed apps. You can uninstall them though. While using the phone, the touch on the display is not as sensitive. I'm a OnePlus 6 user and I find a little bit of delay in the response from the Pocophone. I will get more clarity when I play a few games to see how the response is. Barring the display responsiveness, the phone itself is fairly smooth to operate. There are no hiccups as of now. I will be stress testing it to see how it works, run some games, check RAM management and so on. So stay tuned for the full review. So let's talk about the cover now. The cover is below average, it's flimsy and it's not confidence inspiring in any way. It's fingerprint prone as well. The display doesn't have a screen guard that's already applied, and the display being raised from the body of the phone, it will be very easy to break when you accidentally drop it. So the case should only be a temporary solution and you should buy a good armor case for the phone with a tempered glass. The camera on the phone performs surprisingly good. When you have AI feature enabled, it works really well to figure out the scene and apply the right optimization. The dynamic range is good as well. All of these shots were taken in auto mode and the camera performs well in indoor lighting as well. For my first impression, this is definitely a worthy competitor to the flagship killers out there. I'm really impressed with what the Poco team has been able to achieve here. They are going to disrupt the market for the companies like OnePlus, Honor, Oppo, and Vivo. However, will you be able to get one in the flash sales? That remains a question. Stay tuned for my full review. I will be using the phone for a week before I put out the full review. Please subscribe and click on the bell icon. Cheers.